Hello everyone. Sorry if my camera fucking sucks, my light sucks in my room, but I'm probably gonna get a new one. I wanted to talk about Amazon. I made a video a while back, probably about a month and a half ago, about orientation and stuff, and I've only been there for about I'm gonna say about 2.5. Well, it was about a month and a half whenever I recorded that, probably. So I can't remember exactly how long, but yeah. I wanted to talk about pretty much orientation with Integrity and Amazon, and I'm gonna fly kind of not gonna really fly, but pretty much tell you the basic shit you need to know that they pretty much are gonna tell you that you will be pretty much be bored of watching a video for 3 hours when you pretty much it's obvious that uh, you will know it's really obvious in then like a few seconds. But the orientations integrity, they last 3 hours for integrity Amazon. For regular Amazon, you get like a four, maybe about 4, maybe 5 hour video, but that's extra stuff and that's extra things you got to do because you have a time clock, and I'll talk about that in a few. Pretty much, if you work for integrity, you will get, sad to say, no benefits. Well, not no benefits, but not a lot of benefits. Not nearly as much as Amazon, but you're still getting money, so that's good. And you're still getting pretty much the same amount as uh, Amazon people are getting, but you get paid 1 week unless 1 week. You get paid every week, and Amazon people get paid every 2 weeks. Um, what else is there? Oh, integrity. Amazon people wear white badges, and then Amazon people wear blue badges. I converted over to Amazon. I did work for integrity. That's why I'm talking about both of them. Um, I've had my experience with pretty much everyone, uh, and they're all. I'm not gonna say all, but there's a few that are very stressful on you and makes you think, where do I go to find this answer at if you have a question. Like, for example, if you work at Amazon and you don't know how to use your uh, pay time, like you have like you get benefits over there, a few benefits, and you get a lot of pay time and unpaid and personal time. Every month, you pretty much get added a 1 day of, I think, paid time and then unpaid time or something like that, and like uh, pretty much every 1 or 2 paychecks you get like an hour or two of vacation time. Um, and well, let's see here. There's a. I'm gonna just walk you to like pretty much how you get into the facility and everything. When you go in there, it's pretty much gonna be like a freaking factory. Machine is running everything. You pretty much like whenever I first worked for Integrity, I had to have everyone had to have uh head my god, I don't even know what you'd even call those. They were really they were like the 80s or 90s or whatever, the things that you flip over your uh head, but I guess you could say they're headsets, but they wasn't really over your head. They were all the way around like back of your head. But you actually had to have those just to listen to the guy train you. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it was still fun. I'm not gonna say it was bad. I mean, they got to do something to make you hear and learn. But yeah, when you first get in there and you like it's your first or second day in there and you actually start working and you like just still nervous and don't know where the hell to go. Um, Pretty much when you get in there, you have to have your badge on you at all times. Just remember that. If you're in there, you always have to have your badge. Don't ever forget your badge. They have two in my facility. They have two break rooms: a seasonal and a main break room, and there's two entrances pretty much, and the parking lot is humongous. Um, when you get in there, by the way, you have to scan your badge through this little gate thing that you have to push. I guess it's like a gel thing. I guess sort of to me, it felt like I was like in a prison sort of, but pretty much yeah. You scan your badge. You hear a click. You push it, and then you'll see. There's two. Like I said, there's two things you can go through, but there'll be like a little office in the middle. There's lockers you can get. There's there's what else is there? There's a sign that actually, when you go past, it says there is no phones allowed beyond this point. And I mean, I've never brought a phone in there, no matter what, to be honest, because I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like the people. I just don't trust anyone because I've had my phone stolen before a long time ago, and that's why. And I just don't trust anyone with my phone. I mean, you try paying a $600 phone. I mean, seriously. But anyway, when you get in there, you have 4 clock ins for either for this both applies for Integrity and Amazon. There's four. You clock in for shift, clock out for lunch, and pretty much that means you're going in for lunch. And you have 30 or well, then you clock in from lunch, and then you clock out. So there's four clock outs. You have also 15-minute breaks, one 30-minute break, and uh, I'm gonna say this for example. I'm a picker. I scan items and I put them in a tote. And when my tote is full, I put them on a conveyor belt. And whenever I go to my time clock, the latest you should do is the latest you can do. I think is 5. I'm not sure how long you can actually do it, but I have never done it past 5. I've actually only done it to like 3 or 4, and that's it. And yeah, the time clocks. It's a 30-minute lunch, so say you lunch is my lunch is 11:30. So if let's see here, say 11:31, you have to be clocked back in by 12:01. Um, they do make you do stretches. It's required. I mean, it's not hard. You just stretch your legs, your arms, and stuff. It's kind of like gym. It's actually kind of fun actually because it helps me out. I mean, it really does help me out. Um, let's see what else is there. I really don't know. I can't. It's oh yeah. If you uh, if you're really frustrated because you can't like if you're trying to get a job at Amazon and they haven't like replied or anything and you've been waiting 3 to 4 weeks, comment on my video and let me know what's going on and I could try to help you out because there's a thing called HR in Amazon that sometimes they help and there's also phone numbers on a badge you get and they get it's not just a badge, you get a whole freaking like necklace thing on your and you get other cards and stuff and it shows you everything you need to know almost but they do have phone numbers on that on different badges like behind your picture. You can do it either way and I can if if uh, if I'm allowed to. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but if I can, I will. Anyone that needs help, I will give you that number so you can call them and ask, or I can ask for you if you want me to. It's up to you, but I can give you that number. It's just the number for people that I guess that applied, but I'm not sure about if you're trying to get in for Integrity and you haven't got a message, go to Integrity. I think it's Answers or something like that because I actually talked with one Integrity on the computer and they talked to me back, so it was pretty good. Um, let's see what else is there. The what is it? The benefits. You can, like I said, get unpaid and paid time off and stuff like that. Okay, for example, I have 4 days of regular payday and then my mandatory is Sunday, and they have different things, like different, like, this is gonna be weird, but mine's NB1, and there's different little 3 letter things for your shifts. I'm back half, that means back half is weekends. I'm the weekend pretty much, and I work Wednesday through Saturday, like I said, but I could use my pay time, and I have used my pay time. You can actually use it almost pretty much any time you want. I'm not sure about mandatory. I think you can use it during mandatory, but I'm not positive. You can't use your personal vacation time. I know that for sure. You cannot use that. That's pretty much blocked. So before peak, and by the way, uh, peak is very important because peak is the busiest time of the year for people. That is pretty much, say, let's say Kings Island and Six Flags, those two big roller coaster water park places. Imagine if those two places combined and made a huge freaking water park, and how many people would be there. That's like peak for Amazon. It's a really big crowd. So that's pretty much what peak is. And it's pretty much also, how do I say it? A lot of people are going to be buying from Amazon and also taking back stuff that, like, problems of, like, issues, just minor, just little minor issues, but not much. But yeah, that's pretty much what peak is. It's really not bad, and actually you get a really good money during peak because it's like mandatory. It's like uh, pretty much 5 days out of the week, and you can volunteer for 5.5. I'm pretty sure, because I think after 55 or 50, or it's somewhere around 50 or 55, and if you go over that, I think it's after 55 or 60. I can't remember exactly, but I think it's either 50 or 55. After that, you could get in trouble for doing too much overtime. And I haven't done that yet, but I'm still learning how to do that. They will give you a time clock also that has different little symbols on it. Like, for example, if you want to know on this time clock, there's these different time clocks surrounded around the places. The time clocks is where you can manage your how do I say it, overtime, and you can check how much money or how much uh, your previous pay period was, or your current pay period, or just your schedule in general, or just see what's going on, or just try to take off a day or something. Um, and there's computers on there for overtime for people. You can actually sign up for overtime, voluntary overtime on the computer. First half and second half. First half is pretty much the beginning from, like, I work from 6:30 till 5 in the morning, but first half is 6:30 till pretty much lunch, which is 11:30, or second half is 11:30 to pretty much when you get off shift, or full, which is the entire day. Um, but yeah, and what else am I gonna say? I had it in my head. I really had it in my head, and I can't remember it now. But the benefits. What else did I say? Benefits. Oh yeah, if if you're like late to work on a day that's like bad traffic or something, and I've had that day. I've had a few of those days where I thought I was gonna be like, I was horrible. I mean, it was horrible traffic. I mean, we were just rolling for 5 miles an hour. It sucked, and I didn't know how to even go through because I had no idea how the time off thing worked with if you're like absent for like a few minutes or hours, whatever. But I actually was late one time for 15 minutes over, and you can either use your pay time or your unpaid time. Um, if you're not if you're not there, like, say, because after a month you get one day of pay time and unpaid time. That adds up over months, and you can use that for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever off. But if you don't go to work on time, they can take, like, it's kind of weird. I don't know why they do it, but they can take let's say you're late like me for 15 minutes, they took they took 1 hour of unpaid time off because I was late for 15 minutes. That was that's what I get. That's what I mean, it's my fault. But yeah, um, that's how that works. And the reason why I'm making this video, I'm really sorry everyone that it took so long for me to say through all this stuff, but there's so much stuff you have to go through and so much stuff you have to remember and learn and everything. And I'm still learning shit left and right. And it's really good. This is probably the best job I've ever had in a long time. This really is like the best job I've ever had. Myers, I've worked at Myers. I would never recommend anyone to work there ever. I tried to work there just to see how it was. Unloading trucks, 8.50 an hour. Hell no. No one ever work at Myers. It is the worst management you will ever go through. I mean, I'm not saying every Myers is bad. I'm saying the one I went to had a horrible management, and I worked my ass off for from 10 to like I think it was like 9 or 10 in the morning to like almost I'm gonna say 7 or almost 9 at night for like 5 or 6 days straight, and I only got paid $100. I'm like, fuck that shit. That's bullshit. Busting my ass for $100 for 1 week. That's bullshit. I mean, this is why, in my opinion, I've changed my thoughts. Amazon, you guys are awesome. You guys are really awesome for really just I'm happy I work for Amazon. I am really happy I work for Amazon. And I definitely recommend this to anyone. Um, but yeah, I'm sorry it took this long. I wanted to put this on my I don't know how I'm gonna really put this, but this is just my orientation kind of update sort of kind of thing. Because I've been here a little bit longer at Amazon now, and I know a little bit more stuff now because I've asked questions a lot, and I've had to ask other people, not the actual people that are my managers or anything. I've had to ask people that have been here for like longer than me because they know stuff. But yeah, and if you don't if like I said, if you need help, if you don't know if you got the job or if you just need help trying to figure out how to work here or something like that, just comment on my video and I'll try my best to message you back as soon as possible. I can't guarantee anything because I'll be busy during peak and stuff because it comes out around October, November. Sorry about that. I lost breath. But yeah, yeah. This is just my update for orientation and how things go with integrity and Amazon. And I'm not saying integrity's bad. I'm not saying that at all. But they did stress me out the first week, and I did not know what I was doing at all. I really had no idea what I was doing. Still, I was so nervous still because I did not want to get in trouble for something I had no idea what I was doing wrong, and I was learning at the time too. And I'm like, yeah, I can see this. They're just trying to help me out a little bit. I mean, I've had a few people complain. I'm not gonna say everyone complain, but I've had some people talk about integrity. I'm not saying they're bad either, but they will get on you if you fuck up a few times. Not once, but a few times. And yeah, I can understand that. They're doing their job. I can understand that. So I'm not gonna complain about integrity because they're just doing their job. They're trying to make a living like everyone else and survive. Um, but yeah, um, yeah, this is 20-minute video almost. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, I'm sorry for making this such a long video. It's just so much to go through and so much to know and learn. And also I make about 12.50. I'm night shift. I think the day shift work. I think they get less than because we get an extra 50 cents and day shift gets less. Like I think they get like $12 and we get 12.50. And there's a possible raise of $1 coming up soon. I don't know if it's true or not. It's just rumors. But yeah, anyone that needs a job, I definitely recommend this job. You'll get paid a lot. I mean, I worked 5 hours overtime. 5 hours, none. That was a piece of cake. 5 hours overtime, and imagine doubling that up for 12.50 an hour times and a half. I mean, 5 hours for that, and my regular paycheck usually is around 700, maybe, well, about 750 to 800. But when I got that 5 hours of overtime, I got around almost 1,000, well, actually $1,136 to be exact, and it was crazy. So, yeah, this job is really good paying. This is a really good job. So, yeah, this is my update for my integrity and Amazon orientation. And like I said, if anybody needs to know anything at all, just message me on here. Um, or if you have Xbox Live at all, you can just message me on my Xbox, because I'm on my Xbox more than I'm on my actual tablet, because I'm recording this my Samsung Tab A. Um, if you do have Xbox Live, I can message you on there, and we can talk on there if you want to. It's up to you guys. If it's up to you. I'm just trying to help you guys out. If anyone ever does need help with integrity and you're new, or Amazon and you're new, um, my name is Fear Space Metallica. And yes, I know it's weird, but I just couldn't make up anything. So yeah, if you want to, just message me on there, and I will just tell me what you want, or what you're pretty much asking for, or you just need an answer for, really, or maybe you're just confused about something, or how to even just apply for Amazon, because I really don't. To be honest, I don't know how to direct hire, but I could probably find out. More than likely, I will be able to find out. Just probably on the Amazon site, but I really don't know where at exactly. I might find it out later. But yeah, like I said, sorry about the long video, guys. Hope this video helped someone out. And don't be nervous about orientation for Integrity or Amazon. They're really a piece of cake. It's nothing. It's literally, you're just sitting there, literally just learning stuff that you need to know for a job, and that's it. The first day you actually do work, and they just train you for stuff. But it's not that. It's common sense, literally. The stuff I do is common sense. It's really not hard at all. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.